Serious food riots took place in Bristol, Carlisle, Leeds, Sheffield, Barnsley. In Cornwall, the miners struck and marched to the market towns, demanding reductions in the price of food. There were disturbances at Plymouth and Falmouth. In several of these places, the food riots displayed more than usual premeditation as a political or civic action to enforce a popular maximum, and at Sheffield, where a militia arms magazine was broken into. The two principal ring leaders were alleged to be not starving unemployed, who formed the bulk of the demonstrators, but the two most ingenious mechanics in the town, in receipt of wages of 4.5 guineas per week. On 27 April, in the West Riding, William Horsfall was assassinated. On 11 May, the Prime Minister, Perceval, was assassinated in the House of Commons. For a day, the country was in turmoil. Popular elation was undisguised. At Bolton, Colonel Fletcher complained, the mob expressed joy at the news. In the Potteries, a witness heard the news when a man came running down the street, leaping into the air, waving his hat round his head, and shouting with frantic joy, Perceval is shot, hooray! Perceval is shot, hooray! The crowd in Nottingham celebrated and paraded the town with drums beating and flags flying in triumph. In London itself, crowds gathered outside the House of Commons as the news zipped out and as the assassin, John Bellingham, was taken away. There were repeated shouts of applause from the ignorant or depraved part of the crowd. The news that Bellingham was probably deranged and had acted from motives of private grievance was received almost with disappointment. It had been hoped that another and more successful Despard had arisen. When Bellingham went to the scaffold, people cried out, God bless him, and Coleridge heard them add, This is but the beginning. It was thought inopportune to give Perceval a public funeral.